Managing money effectively is a challenge for many, but for those with limited financial resources, the stakes are even higher. When living paycheck to paycheck, every dollar counts, yet it's all too easy to fall into spending patterns that drain funds without providing real value. This phenomenon, often referred to as financial waste, can perpetuate cycles of poverty, making it difficult to break free and achieve financial stability. Understanding where money goes and making more conscious choices are crucial steps toward financial empowerment. Poor spending habits, often driven by convenience, social pressures, or a lack of financial literacy, can lead to wasted resources that could otherwise be used to improve one's financial situation. The impact of these habits is not just financial. It can also lead to increased stress and anxiety, further compounding the difficulties of managing money effectively. In this video, we shed light on the common ways in which people, particularly those with lower incomes, tend to waste money. But before we delve into the video, I need you to drop a comment saying, "I am deserving of a prosperous life." Positive affirmations attract good things into our lives, so comment, "I am deserving of a prosperous life." When I see your comment, I'll give it a heart. Now let's continue. One of the most prevalent ways people waste money is by spending excessively on convenience foods. The appeal of fast food, takeout, and prepackaged meals is undeniable. However, these options come with a hefty price tag, both financially and health-wise. The convenience of fast food and takeout is a major draw for many people. It's quick, easy, and often delicious, making it a go-to option for busy individuals. However, the costs can add up significantly. A meal at a fast food restaurant might seem inexpensive on the surface, but when this becomes a regular habit, it can easily consume a large portion of one's budget. For example, consider someone who spends $10 per day on fast food. Over a month, this adds up to $300, and over a year, it totals $3,600. For someone with a limited income, this amount of money could be better spent on groceries, savings, or other essential expenses. Moreover, fast food is often high in unhealthy fats, sugars, and sodium, leading to long-term health issues that can further strain finances through medical costs. Pre-packaged meals and snacks offer convenience, but they come at a premium price. These items are often marketed as time savers, promising a quick solution to hunger without the need for cooking. However, the cost per serving of pre-packaged meals is usually much higher than that of meals prepared at home from basic ingredients. For instance, a frozen dinner might cost $5 or more per serving, while a homemade meal of similar nutritional value could cost half as much. The convenience of these items often leads people to overlook their true cost, both in terms of money and nutrition. Prepackaged snacks, such as chips, cookies, and granola bars, are similarly overpriced and often lack the nutritional value of whole foods. Debt is a major financial burden for many people. High-interest loans and credit cards can quickly spiral out of control, trapping individuals in a cycle of debt that is difficult to escape. Understanding the dangers of these financial products and learning how to avoid them is crucial for maintaining financial stability. Payday loans are one of the most predatory forms of high-interest borrowing. These short-term loans are marketed as a quick and easy solution to financial emergencies, but they often come with exorbitant interest rates and fees. In many cases, the annual percentage rate, APR, for a payday loan can exceed 400%, making it nearly impossible for borrowers to repay the loan without taking out another loan to cover the debt. This cycle of borrowing and repayment can quickly lead to a debt spiral, where individuals are constantly borrowing to pay off previous loans. The result is a never-ending cycle of debt that drains financial resources and prevents individuals from achieving financial stability. Avoiding payday loans and seeking out lower-cost alternatives such as credit unions or community-based lending programs can help break this cycle and protect one's finances. Credit cards can be a useful financial tool when used responsibly, but they can also be a major source of financial waste if not managed properly. Carrying a balance on a credit card and making only the minimum payment each month can lead to significant interest charges over time. The average credit card interest rate is around 16%, but it can be much higher for those with poor credit scores. For example, carrying a $1,000 balance on a credit card with a 16% interest rate and making only the minimum payment each month could result in paying hundreds of dollars in interest over the life of the debt. This money could be better spent on paying down the principal balance, saving for emergencies, or investing in one's future. To avoid this financial trap, it's important to pay off credit card balances in full each month and avoid using credit cards for non-essential purchases. The allure of striking it rich through the lottery or gambling is a powerful temptation for many. However, the odds of winning are overwhelmingly against the player, and the money spent on these activities often leads to significant financial loss rather than gain. Lottery tickets are often seen as a small, harmless indulgence with the potential for a big payoff. The dream of winning millions can be enticing, especially for those who feel trapped in a cycle of financial struggle. However, the odds of winning a major lottery prize are astronomically low, often in the range of 1 in 100 million or worse. Despite these odds, many people continue to buy lottery tickets regularly, hoping for a life-changing windfall. The problem with this mindset is that it encourages individuals to spend money on a highly unlikely outcome instead of investing in more reliable financial strategies. Over time, the money spent on lottery tickets can add up to a significant sum that could have been used more productively, such as building an emergency fund or paying down debt. Gambling, whether in casinos, online, or through sports betting, can also be a major drain on financial resources. The excitement of winning is often short-lived, and many gamblers end up losing far more than they win. The house always has an edge, meaning that over time, the odds are stacked against the player. For individuals with limited incomes, the cost of gambling can be devastating. What starts as a form of entertainment can quickly turn into an addiction, leading to financial ruin. The financial and emotional toll of gambling addiction can be enormous, affecting not only the individual but also their family and community. To avoid this trap, it's important to recognize the risks of gambling and seek healthier, more productive ways to spend money and time. Subscription services have become increasingly popular, offering everything from entertainment to beauty products delivered straight to your door. While these services can be convenient and enjoyable, they can also become a significant drain on finances, especially when multiple subscriptions are left unused or underutilized. Streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon Prime offer a wealth of entertainment options for a relatively low monthly fee. With so many options available, it's easy to sign up for multiple services and forget about them, leading to unnecessary spending. Many people subscribe to several streaming platforms, only to find that they rarely use some of them. The cost of these services can add up quickly, especially when combined with other subscriptions. For example, subscribing to 3 streaming services at $15 per month each amounts to $540 per year. This money could be better used elsewhere, such as saving for future expenses or paying down debt. To avoid wasting money on unused streaming services, it's important to regularly review subscriptions and cancel any that are not being used. Gym memberships are another common expense that often goes underutilized. Many people sign up for a gym membership with the best of intentions, only to find that they rarely, if ever, use it. The average cost of a gym membership is around $50 per month, but for those who don't go regularly, this is money down the drain. In some cases, people may feel obligated to keep their gym membership even if they're not using it, either because they signed a contract or because they feel guilty about not going. It's important to be realistic about how often the gym is being used and whether it's worth the cost. For those who don't go to the gym regularly, there are plenty of free or low-cost alternatives for staying active, such as outdoor exercise, home workout videos, or community fitness classes. In today's tech-driven world, it's easy to get caught up in the latest trends and feel the need to upgrade to the newest gadgets as soon as they're released. This constant upgrading can lead to significant financial waste, especially when older devices are still perfectly functional. Smartphones have become an essential part of modern life, but they also come with a high price tag. The latest models from major brands like Apple and Samsung often cost upwards of $1,000, and many people feel pressured to upgrade as soon as a new model is released. However, the differences between the latest models and their predecessors are often minimal, and upgrading every year or two is rarely necessary. For those with limited financial resources, the cost of upgrading to the latest smartphone can be a major financial burden. Instead of upgrading every time a new model is released, it's often more cost-effective to keep the current phone for several years and only upgrade when it's truly necessary, such as when the old phone is no longer functioning properly or can't support essential apps. In addition to smartphones, there are many other high-end electronics that people feel compelled to buy, such as the latest laptops, tablets, smartwatches, and gaming consoles. While these gadgets can be enjoyable and useful, they often come with a high price tag that may not be justified by their actual value. For example, a high-end gaming console might cost $500 or more, plus the cost of games, accessories, and online subscriptions. Similarly, the latest laptop or tablet might cost $1,000 or more, even though a lower cost option might serve the same purpose just as well. Before making a major electronics purchase, it's important to consider whether the item is truly needed and whether a less expensive option might be just as effective. Brand loyalty is a powerful force in consumer behavior, but it can also lead to significant financial waste. Many people are willing to pay a premium for brand name products, believing that they offer superior quality or status. In many cases, the difference between brand name products and their generic counterparts is minimal or even non-existent. Designer clothing and accessories are often seen as status symbols, and many people are willing to pay a premium for items from well-known brands. However, the cost of designer items is often inflated, and the quality may not be significantly better than that of less expensive alternatives. In some cases, the higher price is simply due to the brand name, rather than any real difference in materials or craftsmanship. For those with limited financial resources, spending money on designer clothing and accessories can be a significant drain on their budget. Instead of focusing on brand names, it's often more cost-effective to buy high-quality items from less expensive brands or to shop for gently used designer items at a fraction of the original price. This approach allows individuals to enjoy the benefits of well-made clothing and accessories without the financial burden of paying for a brand name. The beauty industry is another area where brand names and marketing often drive up prices. Many people believe that expensive beauty products are more effective than their lower-cost counterparts, but this is not always the case. In fact, many high-end beauty products contain the same ingredients as their less expensive alternatives, and the difference in price is often due to branding and packaging. For example, a high-end moisturizer might cost $100 or more, while a drugstore moisturizer with similar ingredients might cost $10 or $20. By choosing less expensive beauty products, individuals can save money without sacrificing quality. It's also important to remember that good skincare and beauty habits such as staying hydrated, eating a balanced diet, and protecting the skin from the sun are often more effective than any product on the market. Recognizing and addressing the ways in which money is often wasted can significantly improve financial well-being, especially for those with limited income. By becoming more aware of these pitfalls, individuals can make more informed choices about how they spend their money. Prioritizing essential needs, planning for the future, and distinguishing between wants and needs are crucial steps in this process. Embracing a mindset of financial discipline, such as creating and sticking to a budget, avoiding impulsive purchases, and seeking out cost-effective alternatives, can pave the way toward greater financial stability. Small changes in daily habits can lead to significant improvements in one's financial situation. By consciously choosing to avoid these common money traps, individuals can take control of their finances, build a more secure future, and achieve greater peace of mind